Today on the Celestial War.
This will be a decision that you will make up to the very second in a few moments when you walk through the door yourself. And in that moment, you will will yourself either to the Red City for the trial currently or into the future.
Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
This episode is called the Chronomancer, and if you're watching, you know why. Because they are getting closer and closer to a Chronomancer, and around his tower, they've been experiencing a lot of weird time shifts and a lot of different things. And last week, you guys fought a wolf, which Tom compares to his experiences with Time Cop. Right, Tom?
That's correct. My experiences with Time Cop, I know him well.
Yes, Tom has lots of experiences with Time Cop, and Vin has lots of experiences with Wolf Cop, and you guys faced a wolf in sucking time.
Oh my
Together.
gosh, I didn't even put that together.
Yes. So many great
It all
things.
makes sense now.
Finally, the quest comes together. Okay, everyone. So this week, to get any kind of rerolls active, to get any kind of enchantments or enhancements given by the fans active, it is required for 85 shares. Guys, please use emojis also the entire episode. Let us know how you feel. If you're happy, sad, angry, whatever it is. Let us know. We want to know. We're curious. What's your face look like when we do something? So you show us the emoji and we go, oh, that's what it looks like. So that's that. And with likes, every 50 likes you give us is a +2 competence bonus for every single roll that they do. And I tell you, there's been a few weeks where literally, like Vinny Pro lives because he had 3 bonuses given to him in 3 different ways. He would have died if he had 1 less bonus. So literally, you are saving the show, and we thank you. So once again, this is called the Chronomancer. We have Doug Johnson with us, and we are ready to go. Dan Isgro is not with us, but Dan Isgro is in chat, watching along, so and waiting patiently. If everyone wants to know, so Dan's character Holgar teleported away in the last few episodes, and no one knows where he is. Everyone here has no idea where he is, except me, because me and Dan have played 2 episodes, totaling 2 hours and 10 minutes of some fine Dan Holgar journey. And Holgar did a thing. I'm not going to say what it is, but we are going to put it out right after episode 24. And it's going to be on Patreon. You'll be able to watch the dungeon crawl that we did. And Dan, he did a thing. That's all I'm going to say. So,
He did a thing.
Anyway, he did a thing. He did a thing, and I DM'd the thing, and he did a thing. And but when you see it, you will not believe it. And I am not even hyping it any more than it should. And Dan's probably smiling right now and having lots of emotions. But trust me, when you see it, you will not believe it. You need to watch it. And that will be coming soon. And that's what Patreon. Join Patreon because that's where things are happening. We do a thing on Patreon as well. Okay? Thank you to all Patreon supporters. Thank you guys for watching today. And we're going to get right into it. And here we go, episode 23. You guys, we last left off with a vision that Findalar received, which was from the Chronomancer. And the Chronomancer asked you a riddle. And he said he wanted the answer. And the answer was a one-word answer. Do you remember what the question was, Tom?
What is the difference between chaos and harmony? I think that was the question.
That is it. So he asked for the answer. He says, I will expect the answer, the one-word answer, when you arrive at the tower. You got that. No one else in-game knows that, although we talked about it on Dungeon Talk in our Patreon Discord last week. But no one in-game knows that yet. What do you do after that vision goes away, after he de-Obi-Wans himself, blue glowy style, away? What do you do?
I will... Oh, okay, so everyone else is asleep right now, right?
Yes. Yep.
I look around and who's not a spellcaster? I wake up Arky.
Okay, Arky, you wake up.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, Finn?
Hey, look, I'll tell everybody else in the morning, but I want to make sure I tell somebody right now, and I didn't want to wake up anybody who, won't be able to cast spells if they don't get a full night's sleep. The Chronomancer just appeared to me. And he said that he gave me basically a riddle that we'll have to solve when we arrive at the tower. And if we don't get it right, then we won't get access to him. So it's a one-word answer. What is the difference between chaos and harmony?
Chaos and harmony.
Yeah. So I have an idea of what an answer could be, but I wanted to get it to somebody else right now. Think about it, and then we'll tell everybody else in the morning. I don't want to wake everybody up yet, but I want, you're a smart guy, So let's put all of our brain trust, on it. And then what I do want to come up with an answer. Don't tell everybody else your answer. I want to see if people we'll all get together. We'll say, okay, this is what I think it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you say it, then everyone's gonna go, yeah. And no one's gonna think for themselves.
All right, I'll think about it.
All right. Also, we already knew this, but he definitively knows that we're here, and I guess he knows who we are.
But we don't know his motives fully, do we?
No. I mean, we were told that he, in general, is an ally, but he does what he does for his own reasons.
All right, well, hopefully he'll grant us access and we'll learn more.
Right. All right. How close is it to daybreak, Tony?
A few hours left.
All right.
Probably one
like-
shift after you.
And I was like, hey, since I woke you up, you want to take a shift early?
Okay. Rest up, Finn. Rest up.
Shafted.
Smooth. Lawyered. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm at full health anyway.
That's what I said. I wake up too. I go, I'm at full health. Let's start my day.
Unless you're not feeling good that day, then you're not at full health.
Right, that's true.
I woke up and being eaten by wolves. Yay!
Yeah. Or eat by the same wolf 4 or 5 times. Okay, Arky, so you man the last shift, and it seems pretty quiet. You have no problems. Daybreak comes. You wake everybody up. I hope you do.
Yeah.
And everyone, you get up. And just so everybody knows, this is the entire party. We are all together. We've had a few episodes where everybody was split up, but everyone here is in the same party. So it's, for me, so nice. So relaxing. So you guys all wake up. We'll play.
All right. I tell everybody else
All right.
what happened, guys. The Chronomancer came to me in the middle of the night during my shift. He gave me a riddle. He said if I don't answer it properly, he will not give us access to him or his tower. I think I'm the only one who can answer it because he came to me. So nobody go blurting out an answer when we get there. I know that sometimes we just do things like that. I look at Arky.
My lips are sealed.
But I do want your thoughts on it. So the question is this: what is the difference between chaos and harmony? I have an idea of what an answer could be, but I want you guys to kind of think on it too as we travel. And if you do come to an answer, don't say it out loud to everyone. Just tell me, and then I'll pull it all together. Because I think if one of us says it, everyone's gonna go, yeah, that's it, and then we're like, it's gonna ruin our own thought processes.
Oh, good
All right?
good thing you said that, because I was actually just gonna say something, but all right.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
just all
And
right.
this Chronomancer, are they friend? Is he a friend of yours?
He's the guy that we're going to see. He's, from what we're told, he is generally an ally of ours, or at least of the Red Cities, but he does what he does for his own reasons or his own motives. So, and he's very hard to kind of, I don't know, get inside of his head because he sees things differently. I think time is not, time is not something for him that he experiences in the same way that we do. So I guess if we get his riddle right, then we'll find out if he's a friend of ours.
Okay.
All So yeah. That being said, I don't know if like that means we won't get attacked by more creatures on the way, or if he's going to challenge us further. I don't know what that like. He knows that we're here, and he seems to know whom we are, but I don't know what that means as we get closer.
Sounds like a tricksy one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys wake up. You guys get ready to begin your journey once again.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You guys start breaking out of the forest and slowly into the rocky terrain. You guys, as you know, you are journeying towards an old watchtower that you believe to be the Chronomancer's tower. You guys walk through the terrain for about a few hours, and eventually the rocks become hills, which becomes a mountain. And you find yourself starting to walk up and up and up. By midday, you're probably about a quarter way of a mountain, and in the distance, through a trail of mountains, you see that maybe by the end of this day, you could make it to this tower if everything goes right. After a few more hours, you make your way to the top, and you finally come across a cave. The path does go forward on there, but it gets much thinner and much more dangerous. What do you want to do?
Oh, I actually have one quick question. As of right now, how much time do we have left to get back to the Sunken City? Not the Sunken City, to the Red City.
So your first day was spent looking for the things, then you rested. Then you guys went out here and you journeyed for a while, and then you rested again. So this is your third and final day. Tomorrow is the trial. So basically, if you do get there by nightfall, you'll have this night to do whatever you're going to do here, and then you'll need to get back.
Ooh, talk about cutting it close.
For
Right.
sure.
So
I'm getting a lot of congratulations in text. Yes, I got married this week.
Yay!
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you for
congratulations.
the congratulations.
It's awesome.
Yes, thank you. See, nerds can find love too. For everyone out there. Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
We better keep
I'm
moving.
sorry, I'm
Oh, so
thinking
wait, there's a cave or a path you have to choose. Is that correct?
So yes, it's basically a cave. It appears on your left. Not appears, but a cave. You will come across a cave on your left, and the path just goes forward, but the path gets thinner and more dangerous.
Now listen, I'm not one that's much for danger. I mean, I'll get involved in danger if I have to, but it would seem maybe the cave would be the best course of action. But I'll choose whatever you guys decide.
Hmm.
You could pop into the cave quick just to see what's going on in there.
We don't have time.
I mean, that might not be.
Dangerous cliff or dangerous cave? What's it gonna be, people?
Scott Weber says, "The Ring of Andaria. What is the answer?" Ask the Ring of Daria, Finn.
No.
Oof.
No.
I don't know about that.
Okay, can
Well,
I
take the
so my
cliff
question-
side. I vote for the cliff.
Can I can use the ring right now with the shares that we have, or do I have to wait till 75 shares to use the ring?
Oh, you do.
85.
You do need to wait till the shares come in.
It might be worth asking it once we have what we think is the answer, asking yes or no to the ring, and then if it's no, go to our
Right.
second
But
choice.
I want to wait. We have to get 75 shares. We're at around 45 now.
85 shares today.
85 shares. Sorry.
85.
I was hoping I would sneak that past them. So we're at 85 shares. And we're
Everyone
at
share it
45
out.
now.
Get
So-
the message out there, guys. Give it to your friends and loved ones. Let them know about the show. And if you get to 85 shares, all enhancements, the totem, and rerolls are active. Without that, they will have none of that.
All right.
And we've got
the interim-
re-rolls, just for the record.
Cool.
All right.
How many? I'm
So-
sorry, I didn't hear you.
6
Richard
in
Wild
total.
says for you
Okay.
guys to check the cave. That's his idea.
Exactly.
Yeah. Does anyone have a one of us. Because I mean, does anyone have a spell, like an augury spell, that can say like, "Hey, is this decision a good decision to make?"
I'm fresh out of spells. What about you, Finn?
Not I.
Okay. Really, I was, I don't know. But you can do so much that I don't understand with your bardic knowledge. So,
Mike
all
Gallagher
right.
says, have someone
Mysterious.
send in a wizard eye to spell to the cave.
Hmm.
I don't have
Hmm.
any of that.
I don't have my own eye, let alone a wizard's eye.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice. I
Ooh.
think 15 experience points.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Well, thank you.
All right, well, let's go. Let's make a decision.
Oh,
Go.
man.
All right.
Onward.
Do quick vote. Cave.
The cliffside.
Okay. These cave, Abyssia, cave or cliff?
I'm
I'll
good
say-
either way.
Just a,
I'll say
just a
cool.
reminder, there are no NPCs in this group. For anyone who's confused, there are no NPCs in this group. It is just the heroes and their new friend Dee Dee, who is now join the Heroes Club.
Yes.
It's a great
Who
club
loves you,
to
baby?
be in.
It's a great, it's a fantastic club.
All right, Brooke, did we get your vote?
No.
I said cliff. I'm sorry.
Okay. 2 cliffs. Arky.
Yeah, well, I feel like we want to go up the cliff, but let's just check the cave real quick to see if it's anything worthwhile.
The cave in real quick. Come on.
You see, it's
man.
like a
What does
giant
that mean?
cavern, then we can move on.
What if there's like a cenote in there, and then we gotta go dive, and then things pop out? I can't.
All
I
right,
can't
you
do
want the
that.
cave. Just be honest. You want the cave. Your vote is for the cave.
My vote is for
Onward.
cave.
Next.
This is the longest decision ever.
Next.
to
Yes,
choose
keep
any-
going. Vin,
There's
where
no-
are we going?
Listen, hey guys, why is this even up for vote? We're on a time clock here. The fastest, most direct route is up the cliff
Okay.
face.
Cliff, cliff, cliff.
All right.
Why are we even discussing about a cave?
Onward.
All right,
Let's
do
go.
the cliff.
Okay, you guys move forward, and your peripheral, you see some amber light coming out of the cave, but you move forward up the path. You notice that the path is getting, like I said, very very dangerous, very thin, and you guys start walking along it. It's getting kind of dangerous, as I mentioned, so you will have to roll a dex check. Guys, everyone give me a dex save, and it's going to be not too hard. You just need a 10.
I take out my climbing gear.
Made it.
Ooh, natural 20.
Nice.
Unnatural 20.
I made it too. 23.
I made it.
Okay. Very good. You guys keep going to the top. It stays pretty thin. The wind's picking up. It is kind of making you nervous. Again, there's snow. It's snow-covered mountains everywhere. You definitely can feel the wind on you. You get to the top, and finally, you get to the top, and you see that eventually it'll go along this kind of range of mountains, but you're almost as high as you can be. And the first thing you notice, besides the tower in the far distance, is that there are creatures in the sky. And there's about 3 of them, and they seem to be soaring around kind of like birds. But as they get closer and closer, you realize they're anything but. And when they get closer, they are, in fact, for 25 experience points, what are they?
Flying death.
Nope.
Dragons.
Nope.
Wizards.
Nope.
Harpies.
Those angelic beings
Nope.
that Brooke saw when she floated up.
Nope.
Ooh.
Mind flayers.
No.
Stop.
No, I think
Don't even put that out there.
Flying giraffe.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Gargoyles. They're
Oh.
gargoyles.
Someone got it.
Am
Congratulations.
I?
Evan. Evan got it. It is griffins. Very good.
Ah.
Oh, nice job.
They're cute.
Griffins.
Okay. So
No.
so the griffins are flying around, and they're above your head. Role play,
Okay.
or do you want to just continue?
Hmm. I don't like the looks of them.
No.
Those are dangerous.
Well, let's just keep going. They haven't made
Yeah,
any
keep moving.
threatening
Keep
movements.
moving.
Wanted a
Let's go.
griffin.
Yeah, worst case
Let's go.
scenario, they
Keep
take
moving.
us off the cliff.
Hopefully, if we don't mess with them, they won't mess with us, and we can just keep on going.
Yeah, I'm sure
Okay.
they're fine.
You guys continue your way across the path, and basically you're kind of going along a mountain range for a while. Once again, towards the mountain. You go on for a few hours, and the griffins seem to sometimes come pretty close. It somewhat alarms you, but they don't seem hostile. They seem just to be inhabiting the area. So like I said, after a few hours, you get closer to the mountain that the tower is on, and you notice something very interesting happening. And you couldn't see it from afar, but as you get closer, you notice something was very odd. And as you got much closer, you see exactly what it is. When you get near this mountain, it's almost like the mountain on the sides of it, like if this was the peak of the mountains on the sides of it, the parts of it have almost been torn apart from the mountain and are actually rotating around the mountain.
Oh, geez.
Is the top of the mountain like hovering or?
No, it is all connected still, but it's almost like the outskirts of the mountain have like broken apart and they're rotating.
Okay.
They're rotating all different ways around.
Oh, never saw that before. That's
Tom, don't forget you would have to be you would have made decision before, like I told you for last time. You will have to be casting a spell and using some of your points to protect the party from the effects of Chronomancy. I imagine you are.
I am.
Okay.
That's why I wasn't casting any spells to like get us closer to.
So do me a favor and take off take off 2 points per person that you did it on. And now, as you get forward, you realize that if you guys get closer to the tower, that toll is going to raise because you can feel the effects greatening.
All right.
This has got to be magic, right? Right, Finn?
It's magic. I've been protecting us from the effects of Chronomancy through this entire time, but I have to tell you, I don't know if I will be able to continue to do that as we get closer. It might be something where, like, some of us may be affected by it.
How?
I might be affected by it.
It'll make it. I don't know. I don't know. It'll make us dizzy and disoriented at least. I will try and keep it up as long as I can, but
oh boy,
my powers are, while great, they are still limited.
Well, I'm used to being dizzy after a long night at the bar, so if you need to, release me from your protection, go for it.
Okay.
I can take
If
it.
you want to be dizzy while walking along the cliff.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, DD.
I'm gonna try.
So as you guys get close to it, you could actually step on these floating rocks. They seem to be holding out. They seem to have they seem to be able to hold weight, and they seem to be rotating around the center of the mountain, like I explained before. From there, you would imagine you would be able to hop across or walk across the rocks, or another idea that the party may have. Role play.
All right. Yeah. What are we thinking, guys? This is more yours.
I mean, it seems like we can get across this. I mean, I think I feel like I'm okay with getting across this. I mean, I don't know about you, Finn, but
I could carry somebody actually. I could get over there and carry somebody.
Well,
while doing it.
Gaps in between the stones, or is it just?
Yes.
Well, Bo, I don't know if it's really so much about carrying the person, because if you trip and fall, then you.
Well, I'm just saying, if somebody feels like they can't make the jumps,
Oh,
you got to jump, right?
You got the boots, right? I forgot about that.
I can jump. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So Finn, if you're feeling, if you want to do that, just let me know, or whoever.
All right. Yeah, Arky, how are you for jumping?
I think I can make it across.
All right. I don't. Abyssia, how can you jump? Right? Like I know you can somehow see with your what's going on with you, but like, can you do this?
I think I can. I think I can.
Okay. Let's give it a shot.
Oh.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
So what's
Anybody going with me?
Wait, what's under these rocks? If we fall off, what are we falling into? Before I said I'll do it.
It's probably about a half mile down.
Oh, it's just a drop into nothing.
Actually,
Oh boy.
I have trapeze artist, so I am adept at flips, amazing jumps, and
Do you have-
acrobatics.
do you have
plus
fly?
4.
You have fly.
I do.
That
I
might
have
be good.
fly.
down, too.
But I wanted to know if that was something that would be wise to use.
Well,
I don't know the answer
But if
to
you're
that.
already keeping us,
here's a thought. How many people can you make fly, Abyssia?
as many as Finn can.
All right. So, well, Finn's using his magic to keep us from dying right now. Maybe you can.
You can't. No, she
fly
can't.
on.
Because the spell requires you to add more spell points to use more people. She can only use the spell fly, which means she'll only use it on one target.
Oh, okay. So there's the answer. So you can always fly.
Yeah, or cast it on
Okay.
Botorius, and then 2 people can go. You can carry somebody.
Yeah, I could definitely carry 2 or maybe 3.
All right. So yeah, cast it on Botorius, and then he'll take you and Arky.
Do you want it to take you, Finn? Do you feel less comfortable
If I
jumping?
fall, I could do something, to save myself more than I think other people could.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
DB is small too. Could you take him?
I'll ride on your back. It will be an adventure.
All right, we'll try it.
Okay, so Damien is holding 3 people.
But 2 of them are very small.
I do have a great endurance thing, which allows me to do like extra strenuous activity more than normal.
Okay, so the flight is not
Okay.
on Damien. Damien is just trying to jump with these people using his magic.
Oh no, I thought we were casting flight on me.
I'm asking. I don't know. Just want to make sure.
I thought that was the plan, right, Tom?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
that is the plan.
So I'm casting flight on
Okay.
Damien, and Damien, you're taking myself and DB or
And Arky and DV.
and Archie and DB. Okay.
I believe so, unless Findolar is coming. I don't know.
No, go.
Okay,
do it.
I'll
No,
cast-
Finn's
I'll
gonna.
cast-
If you could take him.
All right, do it.
Can you
Okay,
take
go
3
for it.
people, Tony?
Okay, let's no more deliberation. Time is up. Damien, announce 3 people you're taking. You have 6 seconds. Go.
Rook,
6.
DV, and Arky.
Got it. Damien, she casts fly. You go up into the air. You start flying.
Yeah, I go up first just to make sure that like we're not gonna fall immediately with the extra weight, and then I'll go forward.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you fly up, and as you're going, immediately you start getting caught in this rift, and you're finding it hard to kind of fly out of this area.
Oh boy.
All
right.
Okay.
I don't think this flight thing's working.
You begin to you're flying, but
Yeah.
you're rotating around the mountain slowly.
Why is he going to the left?
Does it look like I can get to where I'm trying to go? I mean, does it look like we're gonna make it, or
You're having trouble right now.
how much further do I have to go?
Very, very, very much further.
Okay, I go back to where I started.
Okay.
So I cast drop.
I can't.
No. I land. I go back to where I started, landing.
All right.
All right,
You guys,
I don't think that's gonna
Gotta
work,
get those
guys.
specifics.
you guys, you land back on, and as you do, you guys look out and you see Findalar and Arky standing all the way on the other side, and they're in front of a cave that is near the center of the whole thing because everything's rotating around it. So in that mountain,
Oh, boy.
in there on a ledge, you see a cave, and you see Findalar is like pointing to certain spots, like pointing to like large rocks near you.
Am
Oh
Arky-
man.
Arky-
I
this.
also seeing myself doing that?
Yes.
Oh, come on now.
Oh man.
It's future us.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, go to where I'm pointing. I trust myself.
Okay.
Do you?
Okay.
How are we
Let's go.
not? know that's just not an illusion or a trap?
We don't.
We better just
It's the only
Let's just
lead we
start-
have right now.
Does it look like an illusion?
You see,
Anyone?
just looking at illusion. You see the man there. Also, you see DV coming out with them, and DV's the same thing. He's just like pointing to the same rock.
I would definitely wave at myself if I was myself over there. So that is not an illusion.
All right, good enough for me. I think we should probably
I know
trust
exactly
them.
what I would do if that was me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
you know
go.
what? It's a good idea. I think of something that I would. I do not say it out loud. I think of something that I would do, like some weird motion to convince
prove
myself
that you're
I'm
yourself.
yeah, yeah, like some kind of like.
Okay, you look over and you see yourself go like, shake your head and go,
Let's do it. Let's go.
come on.
All right, let's
Tom's
go.
thinking-
Follow.
Tom's thinking in the fourth dimension there.
That's it.
Yes.
So they pointing to a path, sort of.
They're pointing to a large rock that's coming around.
Yeah, I wait for that rock, and then I go to jump on it.
Okay, anyone not go? 6 seconds.
I
6,
go.
I go.
I go.
Anybody
go.
need a
I
ride?
4,
I
3,
go.
2, 1. Okay, you'll jump on. Okay, so they keep pointing to other ones to take, and we can speed through this if you all are just agreeing to follow yourselves.
Yes.
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 Okay. So they
So
turn out to
weird.
be demons from hell who just deceived you, and they're
No.
you guys follow them, and when you get there, they disappear. And you guys, all of a sudden, you go through this whole thing being guided by whoever these people were or whatever. And when you get to
my
disappear, and you look in and you see steps are in this cave, and you know at the very, very top of this mountain, all the way up top, is the tower you're trying to get to. But it's still quite a ways. So the steps
steps are going up.
inside.
I want to turn around and see if I see us back where we
Should
started.
we also turn around to like help each other out from the past?
You look back right now, and you wonder about that, and either maybe you haven't gotten there yet, or maybe it's not a thing, but you don't see anything.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Aw,
it was worth the look.
Yeah.
it was.
Okay, you guys enter?
Yes.
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 Okay, you guys enter the cave. Some of you guys go up, and you see some kind of, again, shining light in this cave, except this light is very blue. A few of you go in first. At the back edge of the party, you see is Findalar and Arky, and as you guys go, you catch your past selves, future selves, or something walking up behind you. Nobody comment except for Tom and Rob.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Okay, so you start shouting. They don't seem
Yeah.
to see you yet, and you see Abyssia on their side cast a spell on Victorious, and he flies up in the air, and he's like this, like trying to do something, and he goes back down on the ground.
Arky, who are you talking to?
Oh, it's just us from a few minutes ago.
All right.
Never
Again?
mind.
What do you do?
Do we have to show them what to do?
Yeah, I run out, and I point to the rocks that we just jumped on, just in
Okay.
case.
Oh my god.
And Arky,
DB
you're looking
frantically
along with
runs
him.
out and looks for himself and waves to himself.
Yeah, I go
Okay.
with Finn.
You're already there, Arky. And Arky, you're not sure they see you. You see they only see you. Do you want to get their attention?
Yeah, I go, hey, and start jumping up and down and pointing to the rock.
Okay. And DV, you said you run out with them?
Yes, and I look for myself to wave to.
Okay.
This is
so you
very
come out and start
exciting.
helping them. They start making their way. They look like they're going to start going, and you see they're having trouble. And for some reason, they're not going.
Yes.
Oh, you see they go like this. They celebrate, and then they go forward. Very
And
good.
run up
Just so you know, out of game, that was a time puzzle. Very good. Congratulations.
Excellent.
That was very well done. Thank you.
They come across, and as they get across, you just turn around and you continue walking up.
That's
Very
it.
good.
Nice job, Tom. You almost forgot there for a second.
That was good. That was good. 'Cause the frustration was real.
You're like, what's the problem? Okay.
Stupid me.
You guys, why am I so dumb? You guys walk up, and you're walking up these stairs, and the stairs seem to be like, it's almost like a path that was probably followed a lot and become like a path you see in the woods, but there's a path like making makeshift steps up into this mountain and moving on. As you guys walking up, you see that there's these rocks, and the rocks are like glowing like this like interesting blue light, and the blue light seems to be like emanating and is allowing you to see in the cave. You guys go on for maybe about a half an hour, just trying to find any path you can see. Sometimes you think there's another path. Sometimes you have the choice to go down, but you're probably choosing up every time because obviously the tower is up. Eventually, you travel for a while, and you come out to an area where it opens up, and you're getting higher and higher, but it's hard to tell where you are. You just know you're going upwards, and you start hearing voices in the distance. Roleplay.
Anybody hear that?
I hear it.
I hear it too.
Yeah, but
Anyone
I'm not
recognize
sure
the
what it
voices?
is.
Roll
Can't
intelligence
make
check.
out the words.
Anyone who achieves a 15 or above, I'll tell you what it is.
Nope.
Yep.
Actually,
Nope.
wait. I rolled a 1.
15.
22.
Nope.
I
Nope.
made it. I made it on the second roll.
Okay, Brooke, I'll let you know. Brooke, you immediately distinguish it as goblin voices, and it reminds you of the mining tunnels under Rhaegar, because it was a very specific dialect of goblin.
Okay. Guys, all that chatter, those are the goblins, the same goblins that we heard from Rhaegar.
Goblins.
What are they
Why
doing
would-
here?
Why would they be so far to the north?
I don't know.
And how would they be so far to the north?
When are they so far to the north? I feel like everything has to be a time question.
Why is Gamora?
Why is So I start looking around to see if I see them, because I actually heard them as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
that once she kind of exposes what it is, you guys can kind of hear it, and if you couldn't hear it before, you do now, and you can kind of make sense, and it connects to what you remember. DB, you remember that Rhaegar was having problems with these goblins. They were like purple-skinned goblins, and they were coming up from far below the underground area. So you're aware of them.
Excellent.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Keep
We
going.
gotta keep going.
I don't want to delay if we don't have to.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
We defeated these goblins once with a lot of explosives. We can do it again with one.
How many did you say there were, Tony? Or did
you have no idea?
He didn't.
Let's go.
Okay, so
Okay.
you guys continue along, and again the area is opened up, and you guys are kind of just trying to figure out where the voices are coming from. You're seeing that it's there's definitely more than one voice. There's a few, then there's a few more. Finally, you get closer, and you realize that this whole area of this mountain is leads to an area that apparently a large group of goblins have climbed up on. And it looks like they've climbed up on rock to rock to rock to rock, making their way to the top. And they're actually hitting something that's some kind of large, you don't know what it is, but something is blocking a way out. And now you kind of see them, you see all the torches. There's got to be about 50 goblins there.
Okay.
Do they look like they're affected by time at all? Like the wolves were? Do they look old? Do they?
You can barely see them; just too far away.
I do it closer.
Yeah, they're probably a couple hundred feet away.
But they're in the direction that we're going, and we'd have to go through them to get where we're going. Right?
Yes,
Am I
that's
clear
clear.
on that.
Yeah.
All right.
They're banging on a way out. Like so they're ahead of us.
They're like So like if they're at the top, almost like the roof of this area, if you can imagine that, and it looks like you could see like little beams of light coming through somewhere, and they're trying to open something. You have no idea what it is because it's too far away.
Okay.
But they are trying to break through something.
And
Oh my god.
And that's the direction we need to head in, correct? You said?
Yep.
All right. I mean, what choice do we have? We have to.
None. Keep going.
Yeah. I mean, obviously,
we speak Goblin.
Break it up.
We tell them, hey, we're trying to get where you're going.
DV might have the best chance of speaking Goblin, being gnomes, and they face the goblins underneath. If anyone else also has it here.
Unfortunately, I do not have Goblin as a language.
So there goes that.
Didn't even think about that.
That's just a random thing if you have it.
All right.
DV, I'll just give you a few basic words if anything happens, just because it's a part of your culture.
Fair enough.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
All right.
Onward.
Let's go.
Let's keep going.
I get, if there's room, I get on the other side of Botorius from the goblins.
I got
Just
you,
in
buddy.
case they start firing arrows.
DV also kind of follows suit.
I go where I can see Finn, so I have to mimic him.
Okay. You guys start walking, all of a sudden you see like flashing lights, and you don't know what's wrong with you, and like you just kind of grab your eyes. Obviously, Abyssy, you don't see that, but you get a form of confusion. So everyone's just kind of looking around, not understanding what's happening, and all of a sudden you see 5 different versions of your entire party making their way into the goblins, and you see 5 different versions of the goblins reacting to those versions right in front of you. And most of those versions, actually all those versions, begin with Findalar casting a fireball spell.
All of them?
I knew it. I knew it. Oh man.
All of them.
Okay.
Well, then what happens?
Well. So this is a good thing. This is a good thing because the last time this happened, they let us through. So maybe if we just sit back and watch for like a minute, it'll give us an answer.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys watch, and you see some goblins coming down in 2 versions. You see the goblins are pretty much roasted and easily defeated. Some come down, some even fall off trying to react because they weren't prepared for it to be attacked. In 1 version, though, you see the goblins, a bunch of them get burned, and the rest of them run down to the ground, start firing arrows like crazy. And you're watching this whole thing, I guess, trying to watch it to completion because you're just completely enthralled by this. And you see in the last one, the goblins are firing all these arrows like crazy, and you see 1 goblin in the middle of them run up and has some kind of weird gnarled staff and bangs the staff on the floor, and the whole mountain shakes around you, except it doesn't shake. You just see the vibration of the mountain go around you, almost like you're not involved in it. And you see an avalanche fall on your entire party, killing everyone.
Oh, wow.
Well, see?
When that last one finishes off, everybody goes back, and all of a sudden you're standing like 10 feet further back than you were now.
So you guys saw what I saw.
Well, now we know
I think
who to
so.
kill first.
But how do we know which one's the right one? If we use
And
fireball,
what not to use.
I mean, just look for the one with gnarled staff. I mean, the rest of them had bows and arrows, right?
I'm okay.
I think I don't know. I feel like if I cast a fireball, we've got like a 40% chance of it working really well, and a 20% chance that we'll die. I don't know.
Tony, am I able?
All right. So do you want me to get closer and try to take out the guy with the gnarled staff first, and then you just roast the rest of them?
Sure.
Wait, Tony, do I see the staff differently? The guy holding the staff because of the is there like a certain energetic signature for it?
You can definitely see the outline in magic of the staff. Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Nothing
so
more than that, but yeah.
But I can see it easily, like.
Oh, now
could
you can. You saw it before. Now you don't see it because it must be too far away in the middle of the pack.
Okay.
You're just not getting it.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so let's get closer. I'll start getting in, and then I guess we'll just follow suit of the winning team.
Okay.
Guys at home, don't forget we are 12 shares only short. Guys, 85 shares, and they might need it because they might go into a battle right now. So they need 12 shares, and share it to groups that you're friends with that you have permission to. Share it to friends you may think love the show. Please do not just spam share. Do not do that. We don't encourage that. God, guys, what do you want to do? Richard Wallace says you need that staff.
That'd be nice.
Or
So
actually,
should we make Vinny
Michael
invisible?
Mike
As
Aldridge
Vinny-
Finn,
says
can you make-
cast invisibility on Vinny. Same idea.
Yeah.
okay, that works.
Can you make this one invisible?
I don't want to use anything I don't have to use. Can you make us invisible? Can you make him invisible?
Yeah, I did
I
that.
can mimic you. I can't do it myself.
Oh, I thought you could do that. All right. Here I can
I
make.
only have flight.
All right. I make Thistle invisible.
Okay. Make Thistle invisible. And Thistle, do you go out?
When we get closer, I'll go out solo. I want to get close with the party first. To like,
Well, if we get close, man, then they're
Yeah,
going
but-
to shoot arrows at us.
I mean, how far away are we? Like, I thought we were like hundreds of feet away.
You are 100 feet away, yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go up there by myself first 50 people and then wait for you to come charging up a mountain. I want you guys to be within shot.
Okay, but if they start shooting arrows,
then roast them.
okay. All right.
What could
Let's
possibly
go.
go wrong with this entire idea?
It's exactly what we saw. All right, good.
If I see that staff guy, I'm running in.
All right, let's go.
I mean, Brooke's got her bow and arrow too. Brooke, Abyssio's got. Jeez, I'm forgetting names.
I
have one
get
thing.
you all flustered.
Abyssia can shoot them too. I mean, she's got her bow and arrow, right? I mean,
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Maybe I should go with this though.
He's already
and you're
invisible.
I'm okay going in ahead, but just let's get a little bit closer so that you guys are at least in range to help me if I need help.
not. I can't
Onward.
hit with a fireball from here, but go
Let's
ahead.
do it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
so
got you too, Thistle.
So
All
Thistle.
right. So I start moving ahead of the party.
Okay. Is the party staying put, or is the party moving slowly forward?
Moving slowly forward.
Moving slow, yeah.
Okay, Thistle, you run ahead of the party. What do you do?
I want to try and find the goblin with the what's it called? The staff.
Okay, you get within
No.
200 feet of,
Okay.
of the goblins. You don't see the guy with the staff. Do you proceed?
Yes.
You get within 100 feet. You're pretty much below them now, and there's a lot of rocks to climb up to them. You can hear all the goblins talking. You don't know what they're saying. You wish you knew something, but you don't. And if this guy is there, it must be in the middle of the pack.
Are
He's
they
very high up?
Are they still concentrating on the door or whatever they're trying to break?
100%.
Okay, so then I just keep getting closer, and once I feel like I'm within earshot of them, I'll start to get silent as I go up.
Okay, give me 2 stealth checks. You don't need to do anything too high. Give me 14 because they're not paying attention.
22,
And they're making a lot of noise.
22, and a 18.
22 and an 18. Okay, you guys are in the back. You are now about 250 feet away from them. You're traveling slowly, and Vinny is right below them at 100 feet away. Vin, you climb up. You keep checking to see if they hear you or see you. Obviously, they can't see you. You get pretty close to the back of the pack, and you are pretty sure by what you saw before that you can see some sort of elder in the middle of it with the staff. And sometimes he's like waving the staff at them, like getting impatient about what they're doing.
Where did you say he was again? I'm sorry, you
He's
cut
right
out.
in the middle of the pack.
He's right in the middle of the pack. Do I have any? Is there any space around him? Are they shoulder to shoulder? Like how are they?
They're pretty close, yeah, because there's not a lot of places to stand. So they're all like on little small ledges all over the place. But in the middle of the whole thing is him.
All right. I will.
Jared Wood says backstab Thistle.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get close. Let's see. What do I do? I want to. Man, and how many are in between me and him?
Oh, a lot.
You said there was 50 total up here, right?
20 something. 84 shares, guys. One more share, and enhancements and rerolls are activated.
I will. Geez, I need to get closer. Can't do anything. I'm getting closer.
You need Aaron extra dry.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I'm talking about a commercial from the 80s.
I know, man. Hey, date myself right there.
Tom's old and dry.
Oh God.
Right, so
Hi, I'm Tom. I throw a lot of fireballs. You know what? I'm not sweating. I'm doing great.
I look back to see how far the rest of the party is from where I am.
Vin, I was doing a commercial. Do you mind?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
We're getting money from 30 years ago for this.
Yeah.
This is a Chronomancer.
Because it's
Yeah,
Chronomancer Day. Money from the 80s.
I look back to see how far back the rest of the party is.
Yes, they're further back, moving
Well,
forward.
I know, but I just want to get a gauge like how far back they are.
They are about 150 feet behind you. They're also
Okay.
below you now too.
Okay. I have no way of getting to this guy without bunking it.
Making a roll.
Can I try
Okay, don't worry, your decision's made for you. All of a sudden you turn around and you hear like that's Goblin. And you see they turn, all of a sudden you see them pulling up their bows and arrows and you see bows and arrows, not the bows, they don't throw the bows. You see the arrows go flying out. And they damn it, I threw my bow.
They got the time confusing
I
them.
wasn't going to do it, and I wasted it. The arrows fall short, but they're starting to fire at you guys, and some of them start coming down towards you. Thistle.
Okay. So it's all right. So what I do is if they're coming down around, I want to go around them if I can, or like if they even
if you want to avoid them, I'm going to make you roll a dex check.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so they're just a lot of them are just running at you, and there's not a place to go. It's a very tricky situation. I'll fall.
I just want to go clean.
There's going to be a one and done. If you fail, you fall.
That's fine.
Okay, here we go. It's going to be an 18.
18.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so this is a check or a save?
This is it's really save. Yeah, so save.
Save. All right, good.
Yeah.
I rolled a 16 and I get a +9, so it's 25.
25. Okay, so
That
you're
was
just like
intense.
moving out of the way,
Dude.
avoiding them. Some are going past. They're jumping down quickly, and they're closing the gap very quickly between the party and them.
All right.
Vin, you managed to roll. Give me one more roll. Same thing. Make it a little easier, actually. 16 because most of them rushed past you.
I rolled a 1, but I re-roll ones.
Oh,
I rolled a 15, so that's a 24.
Okay, you're
all
good.
right.
Okay, so a lot of them pass, and now there's only a few between you and the main guy, and there's probably about 20-something pass, and they're all go towards the group. And you guys down below see that the first wave of them have reached the ground floor, and they're literally just charging in with the bows already drawn, getting ready to fire.
Oh, this looks familiar.
So as soon as I have Tony, as soon as I have a clean run at the shaman or whatever he is, I just go full attack on him.
Okay, go ahead. You can run it now. Go for it.
All right, so it's 3 attacks. I guess all at advantage, right? Because I'm invisible and backstab and whole block. Yes.
And let's check it. Do we have 85? We have 85 shares exactly. Congratulations,
Woo!
guys.
Yes.
Thank God.
28. 37.
And we also have 64 likes, so that means you have a +2 bonus to everything you guys are doing.
Woo.
What?
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, if we get those likes up to 100, they get a +4 bonus. That's huge.
Oh my God.
My lowest roll was a 26, Tony. On 3 attacks.
Amazing. Okay, so you run up to him. He turns around. He's speaking Goblin to a couple around him, and you see him like just waving his staff. As he's doing it invisibly, you just run up to him and stab into him and go to work and deal your damage. While you're doing that, everyone else, you're on. There you go. What is it, Tom?
Yeah, I'm going to cast a fireball now.
That's the time has come together.
You're not serious. You're not serious.
Time
I am serious.
throws a fireball out into the crowd.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to roll right now. Tom, you're going to roll your damage for Fireball. But everyone else, you're going to roll a different roll. And this roll is for avalanches. So everyone roll 1d20. You cannot re-roll this. If anyone rolls a 1 or a 3, it is avalanche time.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
do it.
All right.
18.
Ooh. 11.
1.
Oh, no.
Ah,
Oh my
wait.
god.
You can use a re-roll, maybe.
No re-rolls.
No
this time.
re-rolls. No re-rolls. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. All right.
Tom and Vinny, you ready for damage?
Yeah.
I need a moment.
Okay. So, Tom, you throw the fireball out. It's probably going to roast a bunch of these guys.
Yeah, it's 90 damage. Not 90 damage, 60 damage. Sorry. 60 damage.
Oh, Nick Lurkins is saying mining that we have Collector's Luck. Oh, yeah. So Evan's Collector's Luck is still going on today from last time, which means that if you roll a 1, it's a 20 for this episode, starting from now.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
so then Rob rolled a 20.
So Rob rolled the natural
That is
20.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you,
I
Nick, for
did it.
pointing that out.
Yeah.
Wow.
And thank you for
Thank you. Thank you, Evan.
So you see, after you throw that fireball, Tom, you see the whole mountain just shake, and nothing happens.
Nice.
All right. I felt like I was fated to do it. All right. So yeah, I did what did I say? 60 damage. Dex
Okay,
takes half.
you roasted the whole layer of goblins that are in that area, which is going to be about 12, and you see the rest of them are still coming down. This round, what are you guys doing? Starting from left to right on my screen, which is Brooke. Brooke, you first.
So I use my shrieking voice
Okay, go for it.
and I screams at him. Okay.
Yeah, you scream.
I can't.
Everyone, please roll a 1d20. If you roll 1, 2, or 3, it causes an avalanche. Just super scream.
No. I was like, I did you see my eyes when you said it?
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do is to make it even worse. And everyone on chat, Facebook or Twitch, roll a d20.
No.
For them though, we'll make it if you roll a 2 or a 3 because that's all you have to roll. Roll 2
I rolled
or
a
3.
4.
It triggers an avalanche.
Oh my god, Damien.
I rolled a 4. Is that okay?
Yeah,
Yes,
the 4 is
that's
fine.
okay. Jeez.
7-4 rolled a 1. Thank God it's a 20.
Tony, I rolled 65 damage on the shaman.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, so you just killed him by 60 hit points.
I'm gonna let you roll for damage.
No. So you go, you stab him ridiculous amount of times. He falls on the ground. He dies, and his last word is a goblin word you don't understand.
What's he say?
What?
Well, how's it sound?
Throw a toe in.
I want to hear it.
Bartuk.
Bartuk?
That's for Pete Sodato.
So I need to watch what I do next round.
He's waiting to slap in the face. Slap a dead body in the face. Okay, so did anyone roll a 2 or a 3?
I rolled a 6.
Oh, I see. I'm seeing some freak out. Oh, only rolled a 3.
Oh.
Oh, God.
What is your damage from the shriek, Brooke?
14.
What's your damage? Okay,
It's a
so you kill the
1d6
next.
plus charisma, yeah.
You kill the next wave of guys. The first wave of guys get roasted by Tom. The next wave of guys, you do like a siren call, and you see the guys just grab their ears and freak out, and they fall to the ground, and you literally end their lives with your voice. And the mountain begins to fall. And here goes that. It's going to be dex saves. It's going to be a 20, and it's going to be 10d6 damage. Here we go.
Oh.
I rolled a 5. 50 damage worth of rocks. Start falling down.
I made my save.
If you make the save, you will take half the damage.
Can
Evasion!
I try to do something?
No, this is just reaction.
Okay.
I did not make
What did
my
we need? I rolled a 14. That's a fail. What was it? The 20 we need?
20.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Oh, man.
Wait, are we adding anything to it?
You do have a +2 from the audience right now.
Oh my god. 18. Holy shit.
Oh,
there you
man.
go.
Oh my god.
So
19
every
I
dex
rolled
save is normally plus
with all the
plus 2. You
pluses.
can yeah, if you want to rerolls in the save, you can rerolls in the saves if you want to use them up.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to use it.
I'll try a reroll.
Okay.
17. No.
Was that with the 2?
Yep.
I'll try one more. You have one more you can do.
What do you need? What do you need to hit?
I would need to roll a 14 on the die.
It's not that bad.
Oh, that's
Not
reasonable.
bad.
It's respectable.
Yeah.
I'll try it. 18. Got it.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Woohoo.
DV, how'd you do?
I did not make the save.
Okay. You take 50 hit points.
Ooh.
And you said
Is that
half
what it is?
we
50?
succeeded?
Yeah.
Half
25,
damage if
right?
you made it. So anyone that took
Okay.
the full damage, you see they're underneath the rock. So DV, you got her pretty bad, and right now you're just looking for a way to get out of the rubble.
Me
Anybody
too.
else? Oh, and you also, Botorius also. Okay, you guys are
Me
out of
too.
the battle, and Tom. So 3 are out of the battle. Tom, when you go underneath, your spell was flying off, and all of a sudden, all of you, and by the way, Botorius, your turn is about to be up. But all of you, all of a sudden, start feeling very strange and looking around, and you feel like you're in some kind of weird state. And you all roll 1d6 and gain 1d6 years to your age.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Just
And
one
this
year.
is going to be per round.
Per round?
Oh, yeah.
I've gained 1 year. So
I'm a
far.
human. I'm gonna die in like 3 rounds.
Welcome to episode 23.
And this is why I made a child, Brooke.
Evan Moniz gets 5 rerolls for the crew.
What?
Yes.
And he's showing a new suit on there. 5,000 stars.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you, Evan. Love that. Guys, when you contribute to the show,
you,
it really
Evan.
helps the show out. Patreon helps the show out so much. So it really helps the show go on. It keeps us running, and we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Evan, awesome. Thank you.
You know what's funny? I actually rolled a 1, and I'm gonna keep it.
Because
Are you
it's
allowed?
I rolled a 3.
Alright.
Okay, so Devi, Botorius, and Findalar are underneath. You guys start feeling the effects of the time, and we're going to continue going forth. Botorius, you're underneath this round. Devi, you're underneath this round. Arky, you're up.
Okay, is there anyone in rifle range? No, wait. Sorry, I forgot that everyone fell in an avalanche. So can we see? Do I see any signs of any of these people under the rock, or they're just buried?
So all the goblins were already killed on the floor, and then the next level up by Brooke. So there's only about maybe 10 left you can see up there, and up top also is the leader with the staff, so he's not coming down. So there's about 10 left, and they seem to be freaking out, trying to decide what they're going to do.
And in terms of my allies, do I see any signs of any of the ones who've got swept in the avalanche?
Botorius, Devi, and Findalar are completely under the rubble.
All right, I'll take a couple of shots at those goblins then. All right, 26 and a 16.
Both hits.
Great.
Mark Shank Brooks says, "Sing time is on our side to counter the Chronomancer effects."
16 damage.
Ooh.
Okay. You pick off a goblin
like that.
exactly like in Lord of the Rings from Legolas. The goblin just falls off to the side. 9
Okay.
goblins left on top. Next up is Vinny.
I
Thistle.
pick up the staff, and I pick up the staff and I point it at them, and I
Okay.
menacingly, and I go, Bartuk, and I point to the floor.
They freak out. I'm gonna roll for them. I'm gonna do it right here. So the lower they roll, the better for you. Here it comes. It's going on Twitch, and we're gonna see what they do. It is a 4, so they freak out. They're like,
I point down to the floor again. And
So they can be reasoned
And
with.
I point to like
Yes.
for them to leave. Like, and I point at
Which
one.
way do you point?
Like down
Oh,
down the
no.
hill. Like,
Do you
like
point
the
to
only,
the way
way they can go, right? It's the only way they can go is down the
Well,
hill.
they can go down the hill. Yeah, basically. You tell them to go towards the party.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't care what they do to them. I just don't want to fight them.
Okay, so they just
Nice.
go because they don't know what to do, so they pretty much go.
I walk behind them with the staff. Like if they turn around, it's like I'm just threatening them.
Okay, they get it. Okay,
They get it.
that ends the round. We're gonna go back to the beginning. Everyone roll 1d6 and gain that number in years.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh,
Ooh, what is this?
4 years older.
6.
okay.
Roll 2.
3.
Scott Weber says Brooks should sing Chambers Brothers. Time has come today. Time has come today. And he gives all the lyrics. If you want to read the lyrics, they're all up there.
Nice. Good one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I know what you should sing. I don't know if I can tell you though.
What? I'm scared.
No,
I'm
no, you
scared.
can't. You
I
can't.
don't know if I can tell you. It could be very interesting.
Okay, so this is the beginning of that round. Rook, you are up first.
Okay, so they're coming towards us?
Yeah, but you see that
Okay.
you see that Thistle was threatening him with the staff, so they're not coming to
Okay.
you in battle. They're coming to you freaking out.
Okay, so I just...
Call
Okay, I
to
just like
say
I like...
I love you.
No, I don't
Right?
sing to them.
Oh,
I don't sing to them.
oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was doing.
No.
Hmm.
I take out my airplane directive devices and I flow them this way.
Metagaming, you don't know
Going
what
that way.
airplanes are.
Yes. So, you know what I mean? Well, I go like this with my fingers and I just point them that way.
Oh, that's
Add
totally
away.
fine. Okay, so you point
Add
your fingers out. So they
Yeah,
take
that's
a
all I'm
long
doing.
way around you guys.
They're
They
running.
avoid the rubble and avoid you guys, and they just run out.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Okay.
Are we all like? I get back down there. I'm like, where's the other three?
Botorius, Devi, and Findalar, you can roll dex checks to try to wiggle your way out of the situation.
Dex. Not strength?
Need it. No, yeah, this is kind of just getting through. No strength is going to get these rocks off you. So you can give me a 12 on dex.
With the dex check?
Don't forget you.
Or the
you have a
saving
plus
throw?
2.
Okay, gotcha. No, I did not hit it.
All right. Made it.
Okay, Findalar, if you find your way out.
Let's not do that again, everyone.
I like instantly run over to Finn and try to help him up. Like if I see him like wiggling out. Like
13. I rolled a 13. Did I get out?
Yes, you rolled a 13 because you get a plus 2 with the.
That's
with
with
the
no.
fans.
That was with the plus. 13 with the plus.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, you got it. It was 12 to get out, so you got it.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you guys look around. The only person you don't see is Devi.
At the entrance, I got stuck under the rocks and I got a little bit claustrophobic.
Where's TV? I start trying to dig.
I start
Move
helping
rocks.
too. Digging rock, moving rocks.
Is everybody
with them.
helping dig him out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so Devi, that with their help, that'll lower your check to an 8.
14. I did it.
All right.
Awesome.
Aren't you
Okay,
a
you pull-
rogue? You should be.
Now I'm finally out of the. Oh man, that was
You
absolutely
pull him out.
terrifying.
You see all the rubble on his face and everything else. He has some cuts on his face, but otherwise he's been hurt, but he's okay for now.
Oh.
All
Okay,
right.
you guys
Is
wanna do?
everyone?
All broken bones. That's all.
Let's say they'll heal eventually. I go to the where the-
Onward.
Onward, yeah.
Onward.
I go up to where they
Onward,
were.
onward, onward.
Everybody roll
Yeah,
1d6
yeah.
and gain that in years.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh, 5.
You guys start making your way up the rocks.
Making our way uptown.
I wanted to do that so bad, but I wasn't sure. Thank you for doing that.
Tony, can I try and re-push, like remake my my magical counter magic thing?
Yes. Spend 4 per person.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh God.
And you guys stop aging. You're more focused. Everything becomes clear.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Finn.
Yeah.
Thanks for saving me, fellas.
How's everyone doing?
Feel like I aged a decade in here.
Yeah. My elbow hurts a little more. My shoulder. But
How old are you now, Brooke? In game.
in game, I'm 39. So I'm actually. That's actually when my shoulders and elbows.
And what did you start with? What age did you start with?
30. I was 30.
30. Okay, it's not that bad. You could have gained like 18, 20 years. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so
That's
you
right.
guys
Brooke, I've gained 10 years in one day.
Yeah, you guys make your way up to the top, and you see that there's a large boulder that is blocking the exit to this area.
All right.
Cast fireball.
Yeah. All right.
Whack it with that thistle.
I ain't whacking nothing with this stick. We saw what this thing did the last time when the goblin used it, and I have no idea how to use it.
All right. Well,
I get a little closer. I want to inspect the rock and see what my my mining training has taught me.
Interesting. Okay, we'll give you an intelligence check.
Yeah.
This is your search check, actually.
All right. 13.
13. So you are inspecting the whole area, and you can see the rock is resting like right in like the wrong spot. But with the information you do get, tells you which way to roll the rock. So it'd be like off to the right and forward instead of the way they were trying to do, and that would be the easiest way, and it makes it possible. So with enough strength, it could be done.
All right.
All right. I explain it to the crew.
Or a loud bang,
and then
with a shaking gnomish magi stick.
All right, and I give it a push.
No bangs.
You give it a push, and you're nowhere near strong enough by yourself to do it.
Okay.
You literally have the 4, possibly maybe 5 weakest people in the party with you.
Yes, I know. That's why I tried myself.
Well,
all right, everyone,
all have to do
we have to all push at this particular spot, and I give everybody like the right spot to push at, where I think it would be the most effective.
So without knowing the modifiers you have in the group, if you guys can achieve a strength of 10, all working together, then you will be able to push the rock off. So let's
just the modifiers.
Let's start from left to right. What is your strength, Brooke?
My strength is a 2.
A 2. Scro.
Do I add proficiency or no?
No. Just tell me what your strength is.
Okay, 4.
6 total. DB.
1.
1 modifier. 7. Arky.
-3.
Oh.
Yeah. Arky and I.
I'm pushing on the other side.
Will literally not help. We will just. It better don't help.
Yeah, can we just not count them?
-1.
He just pushes the rock back for us.
So they're not.
We
So
can't.
you are unable to move the rock.
Oh my god.
Done in by a rock.
Well,
All
hold
right.
on.
What if we?
But there is no school.
What about like some sort of like a lever? Is there any? Do I see like any way that we could perhaps use, like if I even had something to use as a lever, would that work?
Like making like a fulcrum type thing.
If you had something strong enough not to break, I would give you a plus for that. But you guys have 7, and you still show up by 3.
I'm going to cast Big B's hand.
Okay.
Which would have, I think the way that we would go would have a 5 strength.
Okay. So you see a giant green hand come up and start pushing on the rocks, and you guys help out. And all of a
Push!
sudden the rock goes, and the rock rolls away.
Nice job. Good job,
Good job,
everybody.
guys.
All right.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
We did it. What do we see through this big hole?
You guys go up. You guys speak all. You guys go up top, and you come up, and you see only about another 100 feet up, like rocks to climb up, is the tower. And you've made pretty much made it.
Yes. Onward.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Come on, we gotta keep going. We gotta schedule to keep.
Down to the brass tacks now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Wait. Before we
You're right,
before we get to the tower, if anyone has any ideas about the answer to the riddle, tell me now.
I do.
All right.
My answer is time.
Okay.
Mine is balance.
Mm.
Mine is order.
Yeah, I was thinking order, or
Okay.
something along those lines.
Mine was time and order, whether somebody said time or order first. So both mine were time or order.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go.
Okay. You guys start to move forward. Start to climb up. Everyone, just give me a climb check. You don't need to get anything too high. Just give me a 10.
16.
Made it.
21.
Made it.
Got it.
Made it 10 exactly.
Oh, I got a 9.
With +2?
Oh, nope. Sorry. Made it.
11. Yeah, the +2 saved me as well.
Okay, did anyone not make it? Okay. Okay, you guys start walking forward. You guys start feeling you're protected by the effects of what Findalar is doing. But you guys start almost like you're hallucinating. Scroll, all of a sudden you feel like all of a sudden you get a feeling you're back in the bar in Sunken City, and you just got off work, and you realize that this is the day that everything started, and you have the choice to walk into the bar or not. Do you walk in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Abyssia, you are fighting the Chronomancer, and all of a sudden you stand there and you're looking around and you see everyone around you and everyone in the middle of the fight, and you realize that you can see right now, and you realize you have your daggers in your hand, and you know what you have to do. Do you stab yourself in the eyes?
The necromancer.
The necromancer,
Yeah.
sorry, not the Chronomancer.
Yes, I do.
You redo it?
Yes.
Okay, let me just write that down.
Stop.
Oh man.
Bro, could you say that just clear into the phone that you do it?
Shit, you know what?
Stick your guns. Yeah.
Let me just write this. The head like this. Okay, writing it down. Got it.
Punch, punch, punch.
DV, you all of a sudden you see you are on a ship and you have some sort of something fire in your hand that you notice.
Yes.
And you see that Botorius just threw something in the air, and oh wait, it's a large barrel at his ship. You could throw it or not throw it. Do you want to throw it?
I throw it.
You throw it. Arky, you see all of your friends are on a boat underneath the sunken city, going towards the underground waterway, and you see the Rook is behind you, and all you have to do is operate the levers in front of you. Do you wish to operate the levers or not?
Yes.
Findalar, you see you are in the same area, but at a different time, and you are standing, holding the rod over a whirlpool underneath the sunken city, and you can drop the rod into the whirlpool or not. Findalar, what do you do?
He really wants
rod. Damn it. Damn it. I was like, what is he going to do to kill me? And you did it. Oh my god! I drop it.
You drop it. And Thistle. Thistle, you see yourself back a long time in the quest, and you see one of the heroes. You're in the core of the earth, the core of Andaria, and you see one of the heroes lay down in front of you and offer a sword out. And it looks like it's Fragarash, the sword of Thauen the Paladin. Do you take it or no?
Oh yes.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to get anyone before I close this up. You have 6 seconds if you want to change your answer to no. Go ahead. 6.
Oh,
5,
I changed my answer
4.
to no. I changed my answer to no.
3. Anyone else? 2. 1. Wow.
It's always what I want to hear a DM say.
I guarantee Dan is home right now going, oh, like this. He's freaking out. That was surprising. Okay, but that's what happened. Okay, so you guys make your way and start climbing up. You start coming to, and you feel like there was some kind of shift in your past to some point. But you're not really sure what it was or what's going on. You guys climb up the rocks. You make it. You're tired. You're hurt. You've been through a lot, emotionally and mentally and figuratively. And you stand in front of the door. And you see the door open. And you see the Chronomancer walks out. And he looks at you. What is the difference between harmony and chaos?
Time.
Closes the door. He goes back in.
What? What was that?
When he closed the door, you feel a wave. It goes, and it pierces the shield that Tom has. Everyone gained 1d6 years.
Oh God.
5.
Stevie now has male
4.
pattern baldness.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You hear the Chronomancer's voice. If you wish to answer again and to enter, you need only knock.
Woo. How are we looking, folks?
Yeah, do it.
Old.
Maybe
how
luck
old?
is the answer.
You can also you can poll the audience. You can think about it.
Yeah. So okay, guys. The answer that I gave was the answer that I had in my own head, and I heard 2 people say that they thought it too, and that's what I went with, and that was wrong. So the next guess was order. I think 2 people said that.
I did.
Right. Do you guys think that's a good one to go with, or do you want to try something else? I'm asking the audience to throw your comments in chat.
But he also said you would need only luck. So maybe the difference between harmony and chaos is luck.
Oh, I think he said knock. I thought he said knock.
No.
Knock.
Like knock on the door.
Oh,
Try
need only,
again.
I thought he said need only luck. Okay,
Oh.
gotcha. I thought it was a clue.
So the question is, what is the difference between harmony and chaos? 1-word answer.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to tell you this. The answer from last week and even today, and even in chat, is rolling around. And someone got it last week, right in the after show in Dungeon Talk, and it's being said today in chat. So the answer is floating around.
So, all
I
right.
can't see the chat.
I see.
It looks like a choice was one of the answers that was given.
I think it's
There's a couple people saying
just
perspective.
perspective. Yeah.
Perspective. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one
And
too.
the Chronomancer has a very different perspective.
That's true.
He might see all the chaos as harmony.
All right. Look.
Like Obi-Wan said, point of view.
Yes.
I'll
yeah.
try that. I'll try perspective if you guys think that's a good way to go.
I
I'm an
like
elf.
that
can
one. I
kinda-
said order, but I kind of like that.
I like that
I
too.
can kind of take these hits in a little bit of a different way than you guys.
I can take them too a little bit, so
Yeah, me too.
up to the humans.
I'm okay.
Up to
I'm
the
43. I still have like 60,000 eggs. I'm all right.
Okay.
What?
I don't know.
Just go. Go on. Go
So
on.
we're gonna go with perspective. That's what we're gonna say.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Doom, doom, doom.
You open the door. He opens the door. What is the difference between chaos and harmony? Tom, check your answer before you add. Is that your answer?
That is my answer.
All of a sudden, you feel a wave go through you,
Ah.
but this time protect you. You may enter.
Yay! we
Yes.
Very
Nice
good.
job,
did.
Finn.
Last week, Jeff Sanford was saying it a lot. A couple of people said it too. And last week, someone was like, "I think it's perspective." And I was like, "Damn it!"
Well, you did good because you didn't tip me off that was the right answer when you heard it.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
So-
I let it linger.
All right, and for those of you who did come up with that, way to get the right answer.
Anyone
job.
who said perspective and has a character in game right now that's been playing along as fan, you can take 25, and everyone in the group right now, you can take 25 experience points. Everyone on Ori Dungeon, including DV and everybody.
Yay!
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, so I enter.
You guys enter the tower. So as I described to you, this tower is an old dwarven watchtower, and it's known as the old dwarven watchtower of our light. You guys, maybe you've heard of it. You've heard of it. Someone speaks of such things, but you don't know a lot about it. He lets you in. You walk around, and immediately coming up to you, you see is the ginger wizard. And he looks at you and kind of gives you a nod, and basically, come on in. And you see behind him is basically stairs going up, a room in this area, and stairs going down. The Chronomancer motions up top, and he says, "My name is Serio. You have been through a lot. You will go inside. I have already set up food for you. Harold here, as you know him as the Ginger Wizard, will attend to you and help you with anything you need. After you've eaten, and after you are relaxed, we will speak, and we will talk of many things. For tonight, you have a great decision in front of you. I will see you soon." He walks off, and you see him walk down the stairs. And Harold, the Ginger Wizard, looks at you and just motions you to come upstairs, and he begins walking.
I
Who
follow
follows?
the ginger.
Yep,
I
I
do.
go.
Yep.
Yep, as well.
Okay, so you guys walk up. You walk up quite a few flights, and you get to a room where there's like a whole large dining table. It's made for probably 20-something people, and you see all these meals are out, and you guys realize how hungry you are, and you start eating. Who does not eat? Anybody not eat?
Oh, I'm
No, I'll eat. I'll eat. It's
Okay.
a point of courtesy.
As you're eating, you see the Ginger Wizard comes over, Harold, and he actually puts a vial near each of you. If you take this, it'll help with any of the aging that happened inside. It won't completely cure you, but it will take some of your life back. It is Griffin's blood.
Ah, thank you. I
Anyone
like
that
it.
takes this, you what?
Stevie quickly drinks it.
Okay, so you can roll
help with our
1d.
wounds.
It will not help with your wounds. Sorry, wrong voice. That's Sarah. It won't help with your wounds, but it will help with the effects of the Chronomancer. All right, guys, you gain 1d10 years back, make you younger. You can re-roll it if you need to. That's up to you. That's if you want to use the re-roll.
I'm just 2
I
years
rolled a
older
1.
now.
Sick.
So ones are 20 on it. So okay, so I guess one would be 10 on this instance. So okay, got it.
Oh, I was gonna re-roll it because I had free re-rolls, but I'll take that.
Yeah.
Do we get a +2 to that as well?
Oh wow!
Sure.
Yay!
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm
That was
1 year
awesome.
older than I was when we started today.
Yeah.
Too bad, considering.
Not terrible. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I'm 2 years older. I was 16, and we went 2 years, 18. Yeah. No, 1 year.
Yeah, I'm 2 as well.
1 year. My math is terrible.
All right.
I'm 35.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Here, if you want. Is anyone unhappy? I'll take the hit in years if someone wants my vial.
No.
Thank you, Finn. I'm okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so you guys eat. You kind of start feeling better. You see the ginger wizard kind of sits in the chair watching you guys. If he sees like you guys are low on something, he helps you. It's very odd for you because this is a guy you've known as an enemy, as a competitor, and apparently now he's doesn't have much of a problem assisting you.
How does he look the same? Less singed, but the same the last time we saw him?
He actually looks the same, but a little bit older. Actually, you see some gray hair that definitely wasn't there before in the red.
Not so ginger now, are you?
No.
Big 5 experience points, man.
How much? I'll
5.
take it. Nice.
Anything helps.
Solid
Harold, were you aged by the same effects that aged us, or are you in a different time in your life than the last time we saw you?
Let's say that when we last met, it was much further in the past for me than it was for you.
We appreciate your hospitality. I hope this is the start of a different relationship between us.
I do not pay any allegiance to the Archmage or Sost. I owe my allegiance and I owe my very life to Saria, the Chronomancer.
All right.
So I do not care for all the trivial things that happen in Daria.
Okay.
Hopefully you will feel the same after you speak with him.
Intriguing. All right. How long, if you don't mind us, how long have you been with Serio?
Probably for about 20 years, give or take.
Wow. You look good.
Yes, I have aged and de-aged a few times, but I'm keeping it together. I believe it is worth it. So you guys finish. You guys finish your meal, and you see him. You see the ginger wizard kind of react to something. He is ready for you. If you will follow me, you will go back downstairs into the study.
Okay.
Anyone not follow him?
Oh no, I'm following.
Yeah.
Yep.
Follow.
You guys walk downstairs, and you walk down a hallway. And as you pass through this hallway, you see there are floating doors on the side of you. One pair, another pair, another pair, another pair, another pair. Getting to a total of 10 doors. At the end of that door, you see him kind of go like this, and then the door opens. This is the last door that's in front of you, not a floating door. And you see it is a study. And in the study, amongst the many books and all sorts of weird trinkets, you see the Chronomancer, Serio, is sitting there. Come and have a seat inside, and I will tell you things that may shock you.
Okay.
You guys walk in and you see there's all various places to sit, a couch, a couple of chairs, different things. Does everyone sit?
Yes.
Yes, I see.
Sure.
Yes.
Before we start, I would need to know if anyone wishes to not be a part of what I'm about to say. If so, I have the ability to send you back to wherever you like. For once I tell you what is to come, you will know it forever, and it will change the fate of your life.
Oh boy.
So like, what is to come is like that's it. That's like what's gonna happen. When you tell us, I mean, like there's no other different. There's no like what you tell us. Part A.
I can only say to you that the information will change you substantially. You must make the choice to either know or not know.
Well, it can't be much worse than meeting a collector and finding out you're destined to do weird stuff. So
it can absolutely be worse, and it is.
I was given orders by the
Oh,
High
you know what?
King. I'm gonna have to follow through.
You're probably right. I mean, I was like almost 30 years old like 5 minutes ago, and I don't know what the hell's going on right now. So sure, why not?
Yes.
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 Sario, we wish to know. Be damned if we are.
The first thing you should know that on the way in here, one of you has already dramatically changed the timeline. Thistle. You went back in time, and you changed the fact that you grabbed the sword of Fragrach. This time you did not.
Well, the first time I didn't
Do you
take it
recall
either.
this?
When it was offered to me the first time, I didn't take it. That's why I went back in time to take it.
You believe this logic is correct?
I'm hoping. That's why I ain't take it.
Unfortunately, you are incorrect in the situation.
Oh, then.
Today, everyone, you are faced with a simple truth. You must choose what you deem more important. The trial in front of you shall rather render a verdict upon much more than a simple guilt of one man. First, I wish to impress upon you the importance of free will. My ability allows me to see only so much, but it is up to you to follow your heart and do what you think is right. Which leads me to the information I'm about to share with you now. For you to achieve your goal and bring victory in the coming Celestial War, you must remove yourself from this time to return many years from now. If you do not leave, and you choose to stay, the world will be taken by evil. And by evil, I mean Dragano. This is your choice, and your choice alone. Know that I have seen many timelines, and I have visited with you all more than 13, 14 times. I have seen the future, and I do have my limits. And I strongly believe that if you stay in this timeline and do not remove yourself to once again appear in the future, you will not win the war. So the chance to save the war is upon you. You must remove yourself and allow whatever evil to take place here amongst the world of Andaria to happen. The innocent will die. Many will be destroyed. Traditions and culture will be destroyed. In my opinion, you must let this happen.
How long?
It is difficult to say, but very soon, I believe.
How many years will we have to take ourselves out of the timeline?
22. Many things I saw happen now that should have happened differently.
For one, Thistle, you shouldn't even be here. You should be on your mission with your key, traveling to Rhaegar. But Two Mage, quite nervous and unknowing of chronomancy, was eager to get the party back together. Rattled by the loss of Hogar, he scrambled to bring Thistle into the fold, undoing the mission you would have done. Time is ever changing, changed by the free will of every individual. Once again, I can only see what is in my power. I can only run time forward in my perspective. But it is up to you to make the decision. If you believe in your heart that you can change things, then you must do what you believe. But I see what I see.
Is this sorry, go ahead.
What happens to the Red City?
The Red City? In what case?
Within the 22 years of us going MIA.
The Red City will be run by another. One known as the Red Goblin. His name, Kanos.
Will any of the Celestials be killed in this timeline of yours?
Anything could happen. Time can change. We are only talking about success and failure. To ask for minute details, I can tell you some, but it is difficult to say if any of the Celestials will live or die in the timeline that is about to take place. But in the 13 and now 14th time that I've done this, I have seen much more success with taking you out of the timeline. If I leave you in, within the next few years, and some within the next few days, will die.
In order for
you would be giving up a lot.
In order for
of course. You would be abandoning the Red City and everything you fought for. Go ahead, Abixi.
Would it be successful if we all chose to leave, or does that matter? Do we all have to leave, or some of us can stay, or some of us can leave?
The decision is up to you to do anything you like. All I can do is present you with the options. Even DB's role here matters much. After today, DV will not see you for quite some time, but he will cross your path once again.
So, if we take ourselves out of the timeline and jump 22 years ahead in the future, who will win the Celestial War? Who do you see winning it?
Andaria will win the Celestial War. Andaria will survive.
Daria will survive.
I already know
If tomorrow you go into the trial, you will try to give yourself as innocent and try to show that the man Raven is guilty. Of course, like I said, free will is always a factor that I cannot see. So, you could leave, I could send you into the future. Or you can risk going tomorrow and completing your plan and proceeding with your trial.
This is heavy.
Out of game. Out of game, I want to tell you something. Here we go. Out of game. If you guys go into the future, nobody here will be present for episode 24.
Ah! Wow.
What?
How's that going to work?
We're gonna miss the finale?
So we're all gonna watch you like role.
Maybe Dan will come back.
Yeah.
You will watch me role play with me and myself Many
Stop
times
it.
over.
That's awesome.
Stop it.
Spoke to himself 2 hours in different voices.
Yes.
That'd be pretty good. That
Whoever
sounds pretty good.
chooses to go into the future will not be present for episode 24. And now it is the culmination episode. And that will be significant, which means that you will not play a part. The effort that you put forward will not play a part in any solution. So in this challenge here, this puzzle here, you are either betting on yourself or you are betting on the side of the experience of the Chronomancer. This decision is great. I will let you discuss it amongst yourselves first.
Thank you.
He gets up and he
All
leaves.
right. So what do you guys think?
Now, but while he leaves, you see him. You hear him say something hello to somebody, and you see Wexel walk into the room. And he goes, and Wexel looks like very much put together now. Harold nods to him. Wexel sees you guys. He goes, "Oh, you've returned. It's good to see you all again."
Returned. We haven't been here before, as far as we know, Wexel.
I'm sorry, I get so confused with the Chronomancy. So I guess this is your first time here, right?
Yes, Wexel, it's our first time here.
Oh boy.
Okay. Welcome.
Thank you. We actually came here. We actually came here in part to see you, Wexel.
What for?
The Raven is on trial in the Red City for starting the war, which he has tried to blame upon us in the Red City and Rhaegar. We were hoping to get you to appear at that trial and testify to your own part in his plan, that you cast a spell on us, that he planned on us coming, that his plan was for us to attack him, and that was all premeditated on his part. We were hoping to get you there to
I was paid to
talk about your part.
I was paid to do it, and I don't have anything against you guys, and I don't have anything for them now, so I'm happy to go back and help out.
All right. If you can do that, that would be great.
If the Chronomancer says I can leave,
okay,
which I think he would.
Wexel, how many times have you done that before?
Have I done what before?
How many times have you left with us before?
Oh,
have you come here and asked you that?
None.
But
I think he experiences a lot more than I experience, or we experience. If that's what you mean.
But you've experienced us coming here before.
Well, yeah.
But
the last time we came here, what did we? Okay.
I think, Bissy, I think what he's saying is like we're both in our now, but we've been in his now a few more times. If that makes sense.
So supposedly all I know is that whatever decision you guys are making today, I'm happy to help out. And apparently the decision you have to make is big. And I know even for all of you, and something that apparently that DV makes a decision today, or he's going to decide something for the future that affects Rhaegar, and I think the rest of you guys are making a decision that's going to affect everything else. I guess it depends on what you do, but I'm happy to help. I don't want to see anyone get hurt because of me, especially after everything that happened already.
Well, if you get permission to go to the Red City and testify to your part in the Raven's plans, that would help me out greatly. Even if we cannot go with you.
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I imagine that I should. I think from what he told me, he wants me to support anything that you're doing, but I think he wants me to. I mean, I don't know if he wants me to go alone. I think I'm supposed to follow the decision you make.
Oh, you're supposed to come with us.
I'm not sure.
All right.
I'm still trying to grasp everything.
I got you. All right. I turn to everybody. I've made my decision. I don't want to.
Made mine as well.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to sway anyone if people want to talk it out.
Well, I think we should do it. Hogarth said the only thing that matters is winning this war. It seems like this gives us a good chance, even if everything we had is lost. That's the only goal.
Can I just say something here?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You guys are going to make it whatever decision you want to make. That's fine. Serio is smart, and I'm learning more and more from him. But he's been wrong. He can only see everything from, as we all can see. We're mortals at the end of the day. He can only run the future forward to a point and run the past back to a point. He's not omnipotent. And he talks about it all the time. Free will can change everything. So don't make a decision based on what he's telling you in fear. You got to make it on which is in your gut. If your gut's telling you to go to the future, then go to the future. If your gut's telling you to stay here and fight for this thing, then fight for it. I don't know what you're feeling, but go by gut, not fear. I've made a lot of mistakes doing that. I said my piece.
Nice.
Thank you, Harold.
DV says, I had orders directly from the king, and if I go into the future, then I directly violate those orders. I feel like I'm going to have to go back and report to the king on what I found. That way, he's not in the dark. Otherwise, I'd be doing a great dishonor.
I think you're right. I think that.
Yes.
I think you're right. I think that's what you should do.
I agree.
Well, what do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is very heavy. But I do feel I do feel that the Celestial War is of most importance. That is, you know, this is the battle for the entire land, the whole planet. So it seems like that's more important than anything else. However, that also means that we're putting, you know, quite a bit of trust in this Chronomancer who's just given us this information. So I'm not usually one for abandoning the current quest mission, because it does feel like that a bit. But I don't know. That's what makes it so difficult. I also think that it would be nice if we all stuck together.
I agree, but
So I'm curious as to what other people are thinking. Not, you know.
Yeah, I agree. It would be nice, but I don't want to. If someone feels strongly one way and someone feels strongly a different way, I don't want to force their hand.
I agree. People should do what they feel is right.
Scott Weber, just give some help to the audience. Scott Weber says, perspective, no regrets, choice, and convictions. Every time you guys have second guess, you have failed. 200 stars. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scott.
So again, thank you, Scott. I know what my decision is 100%, but I just don't want that to. I don't want that to cause second thoughts for anybody else. Missia, what do you think?
I agree with Bo. And I think that Andaria is, and the Celestial War is much more important. The outcome. But we will be leaving a lot of people.
Yeah, so just out of game, just to kind of clue in the fans watching. So what this means that the trial won't be proved. Raven gets away, 100%. Raven gets away. Argon will be convicted guilty as a warmonger. Will either be killed or convicted as such. And and this will most likely lead to Hadheld taking over the Red City, doing basically by influence, and that's just in this little part in the world.
Yeah.
So those are all things that you can tell clearly what happened. That's kind of the things. So that if you was just watching for the first time or just trying to catch up, those are the things that would definitely be in jeopardy, and that's pretty much what would happen.
Plus, we have not to add on to the weight of these things, but to Abyssia's last point, we have friends, good friends, who are not here with us, and 22 years is a long time. There's a possibility that
you would be leaving Holgar behind, 100%.
Yeah, Lumpy, Sparky,
and you would all of them, and you would leave if Holgar has any place in this battle to fight or defend or anything like that. You do leave him alone. So you fully understand the decision you're making.
Yeah. We need to think about it.
Keep going through. Who's next?
Thistle.
I mean, this is a tough one. I mean, we were given a mission by our celestial, and here we are being told by someone who's able to control time, telling us that we need to go to the future and forget about a mission that we were given basically from a god. So, yeah.
You would be leaving that mission from the Collector, and kind of off. This kind of goes into the argument, the whole debate you were having with Holgar. One of the reasons why he's left.
But on the flip side, he does say that Dragano does win, right? He did say that. Did I miss you that?
Stay.
Dragano will return.
That will likely Dragano will return. I think he implied that we would likely die perhaps in days.
So
years.
If Dragano returns, that's basically that, right? I mean,
to me, that's endgame, right? Yeah. So, what do you think?
What do you think, Finn? What's your decision?
All right, I wanted to let everyone else voice first, since.
Who do we not hear from? Arky.
There are.
Also, you can let DB weigh in on he has his own decision to make, but he can probably weigh in on your decision also.
Yeah, he said he was going back.
He's going back. No, I said already we should do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 3 yeses, 1 no in regards to traveling to the future, and then I'm just waiting on Thistle's final word.
If they go into the future, then it's not like they never existed. It's just that all of a sudden they're now missing to everybody else in the present, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. I promise you guys, on whatever you decide, if you guys decide to go into the future, I'll make sure that I herald your names, let you guys know you're heroes, not criminals, and not running away. And I'm going to miss all of you.
Derek Luxton says, Dragano may return, but that doesn't mean you can't come up with a way to defeat him. As the Chronomancer has said, he can't account for free will.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Shank says, the future isn't set, no fate, but what we make for ourselves.
Thanks.
From Terminator.
Yes.
Yes.
So.
Thank you, Mr. Hamilton.
Scott Walter says, the future can wait. Finish the mission.
All right.
Got a point.
So what do you
Scott
think?
Weber says, go get the Raven convicted.
If I go back, right, I can't do anything about the court or Raven. I have no play in that whatsoever. So whatever happens is going to happen regardless if I'm there or not.
Well,
maybe. This is also 22 years. It's not just the court case.
No, I get that. I understand that. But what I'm saying is, like, I have no bearing on what is initially going to happen, right? Which
Yeah, I
could
kinda feel like that
lead to the
also.
downfall of the Red City, which is basically what we know is going to happen, right? So, other than me going back for personal reasons and trying to find my father, there's really no reason for me to go back to the Red City, unfortunately.
Richard Wild says Thistle could complete his key mission. Dan
Or that.
Isgrove says curl up in a ball and cry. Don't make a decision. Mark Shank says, I speak 2 languages, movie reference and sarcasm. Barry Weston said they should see if they can ask the Chronomancer one question, that being of when Dragano returns. You can ask him more questions and talk to him, of course.
Yeah.
Why don't you ask the Ring of Andaria, Finn?
I don't need to. I'm sure in my own answer. But if you would like me to ask it for you, I will.
And now, if we don't all go, I mean, what if only some of us go? What happens then?
It's free will.
So then, he already knows the choice we're gonna. He doesn't know.
No, he doesn't know. He's seen multiple versions of what happened. Some where we decided to stay, and some where we decided to go. He said basically, in every one that we decided to stay, we lost. In some of the ones that we decided to go, we won. But he saw no winning when we stayed. He saw only loss. And sometimes very quickly. That's what he saw. And again, both Wexel and Harold said, and that this is not set in stone. There are multiple options. Free will plays in all. And if we stay, we might be able to break through those cycles. Right? Like think of when we just hours ago when we were with the goblins. So 5 possibilities of the future, and all possibilities have me casting a fireball. Right? But what if instead of me casting a fireball, I cast a lightning bolt or something else? I didn't this time, but I could have. That may have changed everything. What if instead of that, I realized they were trying to move a stone, and we just moved the stone? Who knows? We didn't have to kill any of them, right? Free will is there, and we may be able to think ourselves out of whatever terrible situation befalls us. But again, what he saw is what he saw. What he believes is what he believes. And I agree with Harold. It's what you feel inside. What is the voice inside of you telling you is the right decision to make.
Derek Luxon says the Chronomancer didn't say you all went. He said all of you staying, not only some of you. Jarrett Wood says the journey of 1,000,000 miles starts with a single step, young grasshoppers. Scott Weber says no second guesses. Stay true to yourselves. No second guessing. Go convict Raven. Scott Walter says screw Dragano. Personal Fairweather says he doesn't say who wins, does he? Scott Walter says again screw Dragano. He says Avengers, we have a Hulk. We have an Abyssia. Derek Luxon says ask about where you would arrive in 22 years. That way anyone who stays can prepare for you.
Yeah. That's a good point. So
wow.
So
Finn, what have you decided?
I know where I'm going.
You going?
Yeah. Tessa, what are you doing?
I have one question I need to hold on. I have one question I need to ask the Chronomancer about. I'm almost positive my decision's made.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Does everyone else want to debate anymore? You want to talk to the Chronomancer again?
We can talk to the Chronomancer.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if this question changes anybody's mind.
And in a few minutes, the Chronomancer comes back in. He sits down. So you've had much to think about. I am back here, and I will answer anything I can. What would you like to know?
I actually have two questions. In the futures that you saw, that we went to the future, and we succeeded, or likely succeeded, were we all together?
I have not seen any future where you have won yet. I am led to believe that because of all the times that I have tried, that the only answer is to take you out of the equation and send you to the future.
So
Right. It's not what
but
about
once again,
happens then. It's what's about happening now. He's trying to take us out so bad things don't happen in the near future.
Right.
That's what I'm getting.
I
Only Fi makes a point here, just to remind you guys. The collector said one of you had survived, so at least one of you needs to go forward. Only Fi, that way the quest doesn't end. That's an interesting perspective.
So I once again that just changes my question a little bit. Then, do you feel that we all need to be taken out and sent to the future? I think he's disconnected.
I am not clear of the exact answer, and I wish to not.
No.
He DC'd. Boom, boom.
It's unknown. Basically, the answer is.
Hold on, let me shake that magic 8-ball. Unknown.
Answer not found.
Answer not found.
That was a good dramatic pause, though.
Try again later.
You don't see me?
We don't see you. We hear you now.
Oh no! What happened?
We didn't hear you. We saw you.
Now we don't see you.
We were making believe you were magic 8-ball there for a second, buddy.
All right. I think he's reconnecting.
Your future is unknown.
Cloudy. Ask again later. All right.
Well, I'm gonna stay.
Do you guys see me?
Oh, yeah, we're here.
Yes.
Go for it. What was the question?
So, well, the same. What were you answering me? Just repeat what you were saying because I have no idea what you were saying.
I forgot where it was. Say truth.
So the question was: Do you feel that we all need to go, or can some of us stay? Or
I do not know the answer, and I.
Again.
God, this is
Vince, that question is causing him to crash. Yes.
Apparently.
thinking too much.
He's not going to give you an answer to that anyway.
He's probably just faking the freeze right now, just so he doesn't have to answer the question.
Let me just hang up. Hang up.
As still as I
All right. So well, we got a couple seconds while Tony's MIA. For those of you that are in stream with us, to let you know, we have a giveaway going on over on Gleam. So if Percival or Todd or whoever's in mod versions of us right now, can you please throw up a link at some point so that people can join it? Yeah. So, I mean, we're giving away some dice, some dice tray. So head on over.
Awesome.
All right.
Hey, perfect timing.
All right.
All right.
So Vinny's not allowed to ask that question anymore. No asking that question.
I want to know my answer.
He can't tell us. He doesn't know for certain.
The answer is I would never want to.
I hate you right now.
Oh my God.
I would never want to compel my decision or thought upon you. You will decide this alone. Your free will.
Okay, so then that leads to the second question I need to ask. Is there any way we can gather stuff if we decide to go to the future? Are we able to return to the Red City at all? Or is it we're here and that's it?
If you wish to time travel, if that's what you are asking me, I can do this. But I can only send one of you to various parts if you're going to start manipulating things. And I do not advise it.
Can you send Thistle back to grab the sword again?
No,
I could send you anywhere in history that you've already been. If I'm to send a whole group, though, I would send you to the portal here, which would put you into stasis, and you would come out 22 years later. That I could do with all of you. If any of you wish to go back in time or into the future by yourselves, that's what I can do, but only one of you.
Oh no, I don't want to manipulate time. I'm saying like if I needed to get something from the Red City, can you take me to the Red City to get it, and then I could leave?
No. I will allow you to go to the future.
Understood.
I will allow you to move on forward from here, back to the trial. I see this trial as being a pivotal moment. There were many times that I saw in the trial and other versions where something was done that was unique and I couldn't quite understand, and I thought success might be there. But I begin to lose faith in that choice.
We actually had I believe Finn had proposed this, and he proposed it to Wexel. Is it possible Wexel can go to the Red City in our stead to testify against the Raven?
Wexel is free to do whatever he likes. If he wishes to go by himself, that is fine. That is all up to you and up to Wexel.
All right.
So, I think I'm gonna have to stay. I just feel in my gut. He was right, Harold, that I made my first decision just out of fear, but in my gut I feel the wrong thing is cutting and running. Letting all our friends and allies perish, that's not the way to win this war.
All right. All right.
Okay. Anybody else changing their mind?
I never made mine up.
Well, look, I think if Archie is going to stay, and that is the way that you're leaning this, well, then lean that way. Stay as well, if that is how you feel. The two of you together should be able to help Coach Wexel on what he's supposed to say. Try and keep him focused. He does seem a little bit more focused now. Maybe you could find Hogar.
Right.
Maybe you can go to Rhaegar if you happen to win the trial. Do whatever this was supposed to be doing instead of being here. Right? There are options.
TV, I'd like to know what you think about their predicament.
Well, I'm not much for time traveling, but I feel like he brings up a good point, leaving all of our allies. What if them going into the future is actually what makes everything go to hell? I support whatever decision they make, though, because I'm going back to talk to the king, and I'll tell him everything that I need to be telling him. But I say, go with your guts, don't go with the fear. If you go with the fear, I feel you're going to be making the wrong decision.
Right. Again, I'll tell you this. This entire last year, especially these last 2 weeks, I felt not on the path that I was supposed to be on. We all needed time to recuperate from the Necromancer. The world needed time to recuperate. We did. But I felt that everything that we've been doing is not have anything to do with preparing for the Celestial War. These petty squabbles, these political games, they did not sit right with me. This whole squabble with Raven over money, it's important, sure. I never doubted that, but none of this felt like this was what I was supposed to be doing. And I tell you this, as soon as I heard of Chronomancer, as soon as I heard of this tower and what this was, I knew in my heart that I was going to be offered a choice, and that choice was going to be save the world, and doing so abandon the Red City. I knew it. As soon as I heard this, so my decision was made. There's no doubt for me as to what I should do, but I don't talk for anybody else. And I agree with Harold. I agree with Archie. Right? Don't Don't do something because you're afraid of what Serio said. We have beaten the odds time and time again. If you feel like you should stay, stay. I do not.
That being said, I'm staying.
Okay, so hold up, everybody. Is everyone who has the decision that they're going to make right now? Like, who pretty much knows the decision? Don't say what it is if you haven't said it yet. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. As you're talking, he stands up and goes, Harold, would you take Devi to the portal back to Rhaegar? Devi, I want you to know that something in the future that you are about to do right now will have ripples in time. It is very important that you get back to Rhaegar. You complete your mission.
And that I will do.
DB runs and gives Wotorius a big hug.
It's been an honor, buddy.
I'm gonna miss you guys, all of you. You guys are here in my book. I'll never forget these adventures. Whatever you guys choose, you will always be heralded as heroes in my book, forever.
No. Well, thank
you. You as well, DB.
Farewell.
Yes. Farewell.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Okay, Harold DV leads you out into the hallway. He opens up one of the doors. It says some sort of small incantation, and you see the door opens, and you see it's the king's room with the large clock where the king sits and everything else. And you see him look at the portal, and he goes, "What is it? What am I looking at?" Yes. Good luck to you.
And good luck to all of you guys as well.
DB steps through the portal.
They walk through. The door shuts behind you. Harold comes back up, just stands there, and kind of nods. I know that some of you are thinking of staying, and perhaps some of you are going. This will be a decision that you will make up to the very second in a few moments when you walk through the door yourself. And in that moment, you will will yourself either to the Red City for the trial currently or into the future. It'll be one or the other. The only thing you need to decide is if anyone is going to the Red City, do you want Wexel to go with you?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm just, I'm doing this backwards because I'm going to end this, which you'll probably see in a moment. So Wexel says, well, I'm happy to do my part. So either way, I'll go to the Red City and I'll do what I can. I don't want to, I felt like I've constantly been causing a problem. I don't want to do that. I keep choosing the wrong thing, and I want to choose the right thing. So I'm going to stand by everybody. I'll do what I can. And if it leads me to being punished, then whatever, at least I'm doing what I think is right. So Wexel stands up. Everyone come with me to the portal, and we'll prepare to go through. He walks into the room with all the doors. He opens up a door, and you see the Red City appear. And you see, actually, we'll do this different way. He opens up another door, and you see it's just lights and everything else. It's just basically something you can't recognize as anything distinct. All you do is choose the door that you wish to go through. Wexel walks through the Red City. We're going to stop right here. And here's what we are going to do, everyone who's watching. Next episode, you can all say what you're thinking, but it's a long week, and people can change their mind or stick it, whatever it's going to be. This is what's going to happen. Everyone's going to come on the episode. Dan's going to be with us next week, and I'm going to count down for 3, 2, 1, and everyone who goes to the future logs off.
Oh, man.
And whoever is left that stays on is on episode 24.